Welcome. This is me on a walk. It's gonna be good. I don't know, but it seems like every time I turn this camera off, I miss something that I wish I had to remember. Like just now, I was walking through the neighborhood, just doing my exercises. I was making a video talking about something that's on my heart. And a little girl comes up to me and she goes, she can't even speak. She's just happy to see me, you know, someone new, saying hello, talk to her. She asked me what I'm doing. I said, I'm just out walking around, just having a walk and exercising. She said, well, I'm from Illinois. It's nice to meet you. We talked for a little bit and then she said something and I said, well, I'll be back to see you tomorrow. So, and I talked to this nice old man over here. Same name as me. You got the beautiful yard. Also in the Air Force, like I was. And we sat and talked for a little while. And I feel like he made my day a little better. Hearing his story, knowing somebody near me, you know, is a cool dude, you know. But you wouldn't know that if you didn't go walk around in your area where you live. I don't know, I just feel like we've been trained to stay inside, and that's why everybody feels so shitty all the time. Why we crave attention. It's because even when we get attention, it's not real attention. We've forgotten how to listen. We've forgotten how to communicate. We've forgotten how to hear other people's opinions without it making us angry. I don't think any of these things are natural and normal, and they're not what should be in our brains. It's not the psyche and the way that we should think. It's not the way we should act. You know, we shouldn't only treat the people that are in our circle and that believe like us and think like us and act like us. We shouldn't only treat them with respect. We should treat everyone with respect. Because you, honest to God, honest to anybody, honest to yourself, you don't know what's right and what's wrong and you don't know. You haven't done the research. You read an article more than me, so you believe what you believe is right, because it sounds right. What if I told you something else 10 minutes before you read the thing you read that told you the contrary? You just don't fucking know. You know? The scientists, like 150 years ago, you know, thought women had periods because they were possessed. And the scientists today say, oh, it's because of this, it's because of that. In 150 years, everything the scientists say now, this is right, this is wrong, these people, you know, they can't control that, they should do this, they should do that. You think about all the shit you hear, and everything that they tell you, you just don't know. So believing you know is the only thing I know is 100% wrong. Believing that you're right. You should wake up every day and take every situation, every encounter as a new opportunity to affect the world in a good way. Every possible interaction, you should be taking into account what that's going to do for your life, what that's going to do for the person's life you're interacting with. Is it going to make it worse or is it going to make it better? What do you want to be? What change do you want to see? What legacy do you want to leave? You know? That's something I've been struggling with. What legacy do you want to leave? Well, when you start off trying to leave a legacy, good or bad, you're starting too far down the road. I mean, unless you're already in a position where, you know, you can have an effect. And then you should be using the same psychology, just on a larger scale. how do you affect every person that you come into contact with in a good way? Everybody's not going to like you. But if what you're doing is for the right reasons, you know, in your heart, you know it's right, and you've prayed about it, you know. But the easy thing is for people, I think about that and I know people are going to go, oh, well, you know, racists and Nazis and, you know, African warlords and, you know, Mexican drug cartels. Maybe they're, the way they believe makes them feel like what they're doing is right. I guess that's true. There's going to be the odd scenario. That's why I say, you know, if you took it up with your God, whoever that may be, and that's what you believe is right, I don't know. Just do it. Whatever. I mean, that's basically what everybody does anyway. So just do it. The problem that I see is the bad people are doing that. The fucking Nazis are doing it. The racist, bigot, sexist, you know, whatever. They're already doing what they fucking think is right. The problem is the good people with the good hearts and that want to do good things aren't doing what the fuck they think is right. And they're not fucking standing up. And so only the fucking assholes are getting shit done. Well, it's time for you dumb ass motherfuckers to get off the sofa and put your fucking phones down and start doing something to make a fucking change. Because we all know this shit's fucked up. We all know it's fucked up. The government's fucked up. It's just insane. We accept that this is the best government we can have. This is the assholes that are in Congress that stay there for 50 years and they become millionaires and multi-millionaires and they send our kids to fucking fight in wars and we just go, yeah, well, there's nothing you can do about it. Bullshit. I say bullshit. I call bullshit. I call fucking bullshit. I'm tired of it. It's bullshit. I don't know what to do about it. That's why I'm walking. I'm trying to figure out what to do about it. What do you think we should do about it? I don't fucking know. But I know sitting on my phone, saying nothing and doing nothing, complaining about it on fucking whatever, it hasn't changed anything. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to walk and I'm going to meet people and I'm going to talk about it and I'm going to spread what I think is something that matters. And I'm just slowly but surely becoming to where I don't give a shit what you think about what I have to say. I don't. Because the people that need to hear this, the people that think like me, that are just absolutely fed up with the laziness of the world, the laziness and inactivity of the good people. We are so easily distracted by evil and by temptation that it's almost like the way we lived was designed to keep us distracted. It's like it's a big fucking con game to keep all of us people, with the people out there that believe in what's good and what's right and what's holy and whatever you believe in, you know, that you help the sick, you help the poor, you take care of the widows and the orphans and just the basic tenets of humanity, that you don't take more than what you need. You share. You don't hoard the whole world's resources and let people starve to death and die. But at the same time, you fucking wake up and you bust your ass every day, or you don't expect people to help you. Well, the problem is not the bad people. The bad people have always been there. They're always going to be there. You're never going to fix them. They have to want to fix themselves. They have to see something, that beacon on the hill. And they have to go, I want to fucking be like that. I want to fucking be like that guy. But there's nobody out there for them to look up to. You either got your pussified Christians, spare the rod, you know, or whatever. Or you got the other ones that are all stick and no carrot. And then you got ones that are, you know, oh, don't hurt anything. No, you got to be able to, you got to be willing to stand up for what you believe in, no matter what. Not just when it's easy. Not just when everybody's going to agree with you. Not when your friends are going to think it's cool, but when people are going to laugh and point, call you stupid. You got to learn to shut it off and ignore it and just keep on walking. Just keep on walking until you find a way to affect the world and make it what you want to see. Ignore the distractions. Ignore the distractions until you know you're on a path and you know you're strong enough to follow that path, that you can put yourself around those distractions and not be led astray or not be tempted. So I don't know. I'm just making this video because my thoughts get so jumbled up in my head that I just want to get this. I want to get this off my chest, and I'm so scared that the way I'm going to say it is not going to sound the way I want it to say, or it's not going to be good enough, or it's not going to be what God wants. It's not going to be what I want. It's not, you know, but what I realize is I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm not the person to do that. I don't know how to do that. I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to figure out how to live this life, how to do it right. And I get on one track and it leads to another thing. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Yeah. But I'm not the one to figure it out. So I've been called to speak what's on my heart. And I've been so hesitant to do it because I felt like however I did it was going to be wrong, and I needed to figure it out before I did it. But the truth is I just have to start. I just have to start being brave enough to share my opinion with the world and let everyone, whether it be just my friends and family or whether this is the whole world listening. You have to start by being brave enough to stand up and say that you believe in what's good and what's right and what's kind and all the other tenets of holiness or godliness, or, you know, if you're out there, if you want to nitpick what's right, what's wrong, this Bible, this says that, whatever. That's not what I'm into. You're not going to find, I'm not going to tell you yours is right, mine is wrong, whatever. I don't know. I just know that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you believe in as far as the doctrine. Good people are faced with individual choices on a daily basis. When you go to the grocery store, I don't care what religion you have, you can look at the things you're buying and you can say, that's good for me and that's bad for me. And if you use your best judgment and buy things that are good for you, you're going to feel better. You're going to be healthier. You're going to have a better life. You're going to live longer. You'll be more prosperous, probably. Life is the exact same way. It's no different. If you look at the things around you and you use your best judgment to do your best, do what's good and what's right, you don't have to figure it out. You just do those things every day, every situation, you know? You just do the things you're told to do, that your brain tells you to do. If you don't have a religion, that's fine too. You can be an atheist and follow these principles and your life will be better. It's simple. You just go, what are my choices today? Here's my choices today. Me, for example. my choices are sit at home, play on my phone, look at a million different things that are probably in the long term going to be good for me, but I'm using all of my energy to try and figure out where do you want to buy a house, where do you want to build the thing, where do you want to do this thing, maybe you can figure out how to get that, maybe you can trying to figure it out. And then at a certain point, your head's going to come in and say, do you really think you're going to figure it out right now? Do you have the tools? Do you have the resources? Do you have the knowledge? Do you have the energy? Do you have the support? It's going to come at you with all those questions. How do you get this done? If you get to a stopping point and you go, I'm probably not going to be able to do this today. Just stop and move on to something else that you know is good for you. Maybe it's cooking a nice meal. Maybe it's hanging out with your kids. Maybe it's mowing the grass. Stop doing the thing that you are spending all your time trying to figure out because you're just wasting your time. Find the next thing in your life that you know if you have to choose between what you're doing right now, okay? Picture what it is you're doing right now. Playing on your phone, watching YouTube, watching Facebook, sending messages, playing on Tinder, looking at recipes, it doesn't matter. Take that thing right now, okay? Put that on the left side of your mental paper. What are you gonna achieve if you work on that all day? If you play on Facebook all day, if you watch YouTube videos all day, if you watch Netflix all day, what are you gonna get? What are you gonna gain from that, okay? Put that on the left side of your paper. And then on the right side of your paper, put the first good idea you have. Maybe write 5 of them. I don't care. Write 5 good ideas. If I did this, if I went and cooked a great dinner with the healthiest things I could find in my pantry, okay, that could be the first thing. What if you went and exercised or took a walk for a half an hour, right? Did a little exercising. What if you went and read your kid a book or asked them how their schoolwork was going and could you help? Pick 5 things. Just write down 5 of the first things, the easiest things you could think of to do. Okay? Get those written down. I'll wait. Write down those 5 things. Be the first things. Could be rake the yard. Could be wash the car. Could be learn a new skill. Could be something hard. Maybe it's learn how to use some tool in your house or some manual that you never read, or it could be anything. Doesn't have to be serious. Now I'll explain why. Just pick the first 5 things. You're not doing nothing is the only thing stopping you. You're not doing shit. If you're not picking up a piece of paper and writing 5 fucking things down right now, you are the reason you're not getting better. You are the reason you're unhappy because you won't do anything to make yourself feel better except sit there and fuck with your phone. Put it down, write fucking 5 things down. Do it. All right, here's the secret, the key to happiness in life. You got those 5 things written down? Pick one. Pick one and start doing it. That's all you got to do. Just pick it and start doing it. And then when you get done doing it, pick the next thing. And when you get done doing as many as you can do for the day, go back to doing that bullshit thing you were doing before. Okay? Tell me if it doesn't make you feel better tomorrow. And then when you wake up tomorrow, watch this video again and start all fucking over. Start it all over every day. And you will be the change you want to see.